Hey, what's up everyone out there? Welcome back to the channel. It is Chill Sisters and we're back at it again with another pickups. Been quite some time since we've done a pickups. We've gained a lot of GameCube titles. Some of those we're going to be covering over this. This is not going to be a GameCube Oasis episode, so stay tuned for those if you're curious about the ones that have been added into the collection as we teeter up to a complete Black Label North American GameCube game collection. But we're going over the games, accessories, toys, collectibles that we've picked up here recently. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not a member, we're working our way up to 2,000. We just hit 1,000 and working our way up to our second dub for the 2,000 subscriber mark there. But without further ado, let's see what we've been able to acquire. And it's been quite fruitful. We have a table full of goodies here, and Goodwill has been one of my staples. You know, there for a little bit I've kind of lost hope, and then a couple of things pop up and it totally redeems itself. So this lot came in a box that was in the display case. You know how you go up front and there's that little display case? So the only thing I could see was this black box and a couple of things that looked like controllers and whatever, but this entire thing, only thing I could see was the price label, which was labeled at what is that, $9, $8.99, yeah, $9. So I went up to the display and asked if I could take a look, and lo and behold, it had a stack of goodies. GameCube games, backwards compatible, Nintendo Wii. So let's check out what this bundle came with. A backwards compatible Nintendo Wii tested. It works perfectly. Again, this is the first gen backwards compatible. The top tray was included. It is actually back up behind me. Whenever I was testing it, I tested out all of the GameCube capabilities for it. So the Wii, all of the controllers, comes with one Wiimote and one nunchuck, and of course all of the attachments and whatever. It also came with this nifty, I believe it's a Nyko aftermarket charger, something to throw in, sensor bar. It came with these 3 loose titles, which are W's in my mind. So we got 2 copies of Wii Sports, and then Wii Sports Resort. This one I know goes for a premium. These still hold an okay value nowadays, but this one was a W. So getting that Wii Sports Resort, and all of these are essentially going to be utilized for tray bait as I trade them in for expected credit so that I can get more GameCube games added to the collection. But furthermore, it came with a stack of GameCube games. So let's see what we got here. This first game that it came with was Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. It's a 3D platformer action game for the Nintendo GameCube. This one, all of these that were in the stack unfortunately were duplicates. So these will go straight back into the collection to resell them to recoup some of my expenditures and put it right back into the collection. We got Monsters House. This one a lot of people have revered as a hidden gem. I haven't played it yet, but I'll have to check it out. As we've stated before on the Chill Scissor channel, GameCube is king whenever it comes to licensed titles. They were actually putting out pretty quality titles out for the licensed games. But we got Bionicle the game. Bionicle I know was huge in the 90s whenever I was a kid. Haven't played this one, so I have to check it out. This one I have played on the multiplayer aspect. That this is Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Fantastic movie franchise, books, and there's actually, I believe, a series coming out for one of the social media, or not social media, but one of the streaming platforms. I think it's Netflix, I'm not sure. But Chronicles of Narnia, and then just a Snickle Fritz sports title, All Stars Baseball 02, wah 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 wah. But hey, this entire bundle, everything you've seen thus far inside this lot was just $8.99. So I'll be selling these off to get money to put back into the collection. This also came with sleeve with WeMotion Plus adapter, WeMotion Plus adapter, another sleeve, so 3 sleeves, 2 adapters total, and of course the backer and stand for the console itself. So it came with everything, you know, for that price. I'm not quite sure how they came up with that price for this bundle, but like I said, I was super pumped. Whenever I opened it up, I got over the top excited to see anything GameCube, but just to see games in general. You know, the market's very saturated right now in my area. I mean, if you've seen my game, you can probably understand why, but we got some really juicy ones here. We got, of course, day one pickup. Still haven't opened it or played it, but we got Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I am pumped to play this. Haven't played it yet, but me and my wife have been anticipating this game for quite some time, and we're going to be probably jumping into it right after the editing of this video gets posted up. So excited about that. Oh man, this next one, me and my wife have not been able to put it down since we got it. We actually 100%ed it, excluding the final boss fight. We've gotten all the hidden items within the multiplayer campaign, but this is Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It is a lot of fun for the multiplayer aspect. I know it's Kirby, it's relatively straightforward and easy and simplistic, but very enjoyable whenever you're enjoying it with a friend or, you know, your significant other, whenever you're just wanting to get away from work and get away from life and just jump into something easy and fun and adventurous. The abilities within this game were super enjoyable, and again, the multiplayer aspect allows you to enjoy it, a friend or whomever to come along with you for the journey. But we'll be probably jumping in, hopefully sometime this weekend, to knock out that final boss fight, because we've already collected all of the orbs, everything that you can do in the campaign we've done, except for that final boss fight. So we're going to be jumping through that. The final boss fight is actually quite challenging, even with 2 players going up against the final boss, but quite the difficulty curve toward the ending of that game. This next one I got off of a kind of a limb, compulse buy, but I couldn't pass it up. This is an extremely clean copy of The Simpsons Road Rage for the Game Boy Advance. It is still wrapped in the cellophane. Again, very, very clean copy. I love these Game Boy Advance box arts. It's not original sealed, it's just shrink wrapped right now, but it is CIB. But we got this for $9. I couldn't pass it up. It was just one that, you know, I love The Simpsons, is very sentimental to me. This box art alone just looks absolutely awesome up on the shelf, but for $9 I literally could not walk away without it. So this next item is a Goodwill purchase. I think I got this one for I think it was like $1.30 after the 50% off color discount for the day, but it is the Mario Light. As a statue, he's pretty big. You know, I love these types of things. I try to stay away from smalls as much as possible, because they can really snowball on you. If you're not too careful, you can get way too many. They don't look very good up on a shelf. You might see in the background I have one Cappy Mario here, Toon Link amiibo over here, you know, but I don't like the look of a bunch of littles and smalls. But this one is pretty big. You know, you can put in batteries. I believe even in the back you can either put him in and charge him, or that's just a direct light. It might just be a direct light. I don't know if you can charge him, but he lights up. Cool display piece to put up in the game room, and super pumped to have him. Again, he stands, really big. So quite the impressive piece to add to the collection. This next one was actually somewhere in the same vein. I walked into GameStop. I had my coupon, $5 off, and if I don't use it, I'll lose it. And I came across this action figure, I guess you could call it. We'll just call it a figure. But Jakks Pacific, man, they have such high quality, awesome pieces that they put out for, characters that are relatable to you. And let me grab this big cone here. This is the Jakks Pacific Donkey Kong. Look at him. Look at him. I couldn't. As soon as I saw that box art, and he's a big boy too, look at him. But just this front display piece right here, where you got the tropical areas, that huge DK smile. As a display piece, he's just, in my eyes, absolutely gorgeous. And DK's smile always gives me a smile, so for me, he was definitely worth pulling the trigger on. Wound up getting him for, after my discount, around $10, $9 or so. So I could just, there was nothing I could do. It was out of my hands at that point. I had to have him, and have him we have. We've added him into the family. Gotta make room. All right, the last batch of items was another Goodwill find. Like I said, Goodwill has been very fruitful here lately. This is some items of a franchise that has not been on everybody's best terms of late. Me included, I can nitpick and pry and pull apart as long as the day is long, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I still have my very fond memories of its yesteryears, but it's items related to Halo, and we found these visual guides from Goodwill, and I think we wound up getting these for like $2 a piece. I don't know, but I didn't have them in the collection, so we pulled the trigger on them. This is Halo, the Essential Visual Guide. It's got, let's see if we can kind of multitask here, but it's got a lot of case art. It's gone over each gun, each weapon, each vehicle in great detail, some sketch art, just everything that you would need to really enjoy the artistry behind Halo. And there's a lot to go around, a lot to enjoy. So I didn't have this one, and for just a couple bucks added to the Halo collection. Why not? And then we got Halo 4, the Essential Visual Guide. Same deal, this one specifically going over Halo 4. I believe the first one we just showed was going over the very first one. So boom. Yeah, maybe not, because that is the Mark II armor, not the original armor, so maybe not. But this next one, man, this thing is heavy. But this is Halo 4, the official game guide. This is the big one. It's got that hollow foil case art all over the outside of it. But same deal, this one is an actual guide, so it'll take you the ins and outs of each level forecast and weapons and strategies and everything that you could possibly imagine. This thing has it, and it goes over it, included with a bunch of additional art. So I had to have that one. Again, a couple bucks. This thing probably goes for like $40 online. So what's a couple of dollars to add some Halo? You can never have enough Halo in the collection, right? But that's it. We got that big bundle that we're going to be reselling and putting right back into the collection to get that GameCube number up as much as possible. Stay tuned for more GameCube Oasis episodes. So we've got tons of super high and, you know, holy grail Nintendo GameCube games that we're going to be sharing with you, and stay tuned for that. We got a couple of Mario, DK, we got some GBA, a wide variety, GameCube, even Nintendo Switch titles added into the collection this past week or so. But thank you all for tuning in. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Till then, see you later, guys. Peace. Be safe out there.